Hey, you're tuned in to Radio Molly. Sit back and relax. The show starts soon. Radio Molly. The new Genitari Box X70, it plays all the games in 1080p's and 4K's and Blu-rays and DVDs. Come down and see these nuts. Just kidding. Come down here and get the newest consoles daily. We got them all. We got them here. You can get them anytime. 24 hours. We're open all day. Come get them. I'm your DJ, Ricky Foxtarts. Let's play some more music.
Radio Molly.
Are you pooping way too often? Do you find the human function of excreting just so unnecessary? You feel like an animal. It's disgusting. And you dream of the day you never even have to poop at all. We have the next best thing. Constipation in a can. This amazing miracle product limits your colon to only output once every 7 months. Just think of the days of your life that you'd get back that you would have otherwise spent pooping. You could travel the world, learn another language. You could rule the world as Emperor Poopless. Ow, what was that for? No level of greatness is out of your reach. Whatever your heart desires, you constipation in a can get it done.
I have a question. Where does all the poop go?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Billy.
My name's not Billy.
Constipation in a can, you see, well, after the 7th month is up, well, how do I put this? I know, I'll use marketing lingo. Constipation in a can consolidates all of your poops that you would have taken over the last 7 months into one easy, simple, and barely traumatic bowel movement. Oh, God! I feel like I'm trying to poop out a house! But up until now, these were the best 7 months of my life! See? He's got the right attitude! God damn, it's constipation in a can! Buy some now! All proceeds go to the Honorable Church of the Banana.
Glory to Zanonab, may his pulpy goodness imprison our vices and deliver us to a new way of life. All hail!
Excuse me.
Thanks for listening to Radio Molly. Up next is something cancerous. We call it the Radio Molly Show. Stay tuned.
Do you want a chance to have some time to shine? Do you have a product, a stream, a show, or someone you know that you want to promote? Well, boy, do I have the chance for you! Radio Molly is offering radio ad space for whatever you want to plug. For just $5, you can have a 15-second ad that plays during the commercial breaks. I know what you're thinking. That's unfair. $5 for 15 seconds on a 2 to 3 hour show? You may have 15 seconds for your ad, but the ad will be in 5 commercial breaks on 5 different Radio Molly shows for no extra cost. How amazing is that? Now you're asking, why are we paying for ad space? Where will this money go to? Instead of our pockets, the profit gets put to the show itself and whichever charity Molly wants to help. $5 for a 15-second ad for 5 shows on Radio Molly. And that's 5 going to places where it would help people in need. So ask for the official Radio Molly PayPal, send your $5 and your ad, and it'll be reviewed by Radio Molly staff before it airs in the next show. We encourage you to make your own, allowing you the creative freedom to make it as you see fit. Remember, you only get 15 seconds. We hope this new experimental feature benefits both viewer and the show. Thank you for watching and listening to Radio Molly.
Hope you're enjoying these songs that I've been playing tonight. You know, my ass is like a warp hole to the 80s. Why don't you dive on in? Radio Molly.
It's intermission time. The show starts in 10 minutes. Yes, folks, it's intermission time. So how about taking a break? Get out and stretch a little and relax before the show begins again. And why not make it refreshment time, too? We have lots of tasty, delicious treats waiting for you at the refreshment center. There's hot popcorn, so golden good and fresh out of the popper. And all kinds of refreshing ice-cold soft drinks. Sizzling hot dogs just bursting with juicy goodness. Ice cream so smooth and delicious, you'll hanker for more. Plus, all the most popular candy bars and many other favorite treats. So why not visit the refreshment center now? Our courteous attendants are ready and waiting to serve you with a wide and wonderful variety of good things to eat and drink. So step right up and make yourself at home. The show starts in 9 minutes.
See, that's what I call hot chocolate.
Yours is waiting for you right now.
Get the drift? We feature ice-cold drinks at our concession.
Here come Flavos, the delicious oriental treat that's out of this world for taste-tempting goodness. Light and delicious, full of tender, juicy, fresh shrimp meat. America's favorite shrimp rolls. Try Flavos. You'll say they're shrimply delicious.
It's 8 minutes before showtime. Satisfy the kiddies with a bag of crisp, crunchy popcorn. And don't forget to get an extra bag or two to take to the car to munch on during the show. You will also want to take a supply of ice-cold soft drinks or delicious, flavorful coffee to keep you refreshed throughout the next show. Make the evening complete by getting a tasty treat for yourself and every member of your party. Make your visit to our theater a pleasant occasion to be remembered. We'll be richly rewarded with the thought that we have pleased you. It's 7 minutes before the show starts.
Popcorn hungry, we have it. Kettle from the popper. There are other treats for you too, such as fresh candies and ice cream. Visit the refreshment center now. Enjoy a delicious snack and ice-cold Coca-Cola.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
The show starts in 6 minutes.
Visit our concession and see for yourself the delicious treats, drinks, and snacks awaiting you. If you are thirsty, try ice-cold soft drinks or a cup of hot, flavorful coffee. Get something to go with it, like a sizzling and satisfying hot dog or a tasty, tender sandwich. Try one of these delicious treats, and you'll be back at the concession for more before the show is over. The service at our concession is friendly and efficient.
Lowell, Superintendent of Police Leonard O. McPhail, and Property ID Cope Director Captain Thomas W. Kelleher discuss and formulate plans for the implementation of the Community Organization Alert Plan. Designed and instituted to prevent crimes through neighborhood self-help, the Police Community Relations Bureau is on the way to success. And here is how Cope works. You see a criminal offense in progress. Call the police at 40425. Identify yourself as a Cope member, and you don't have to give your name. Give the officer on duty all the details of the crime: who, what, where, and when. Radio control will immediately dispatch mobile police units to the scene of the intended crime.
The show starts in 5 minutes.
Our tempting, tasty French fries go with everything. Come and get them. They are hot. They are delicious.
This week, attend a church or synagogue, your choice.
The show starts in 4 minutes. show starts in 1 minute.
Now, it's showtime.
The following feature has been rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. It is intended for mature audiences and parental discretion is advised. Home box office will show this feature only at night.
The following program is for mature audiences and contains adult situations and some nudity. Parental discretion is advised. This program will only be shown to the on-TV audience after 11 p.m. on a voluntary basis over a scrambled signal.
It's time to tune in, turn on, and get sexy. We're about to rock your world. Live from Cadillac Castle with one sexy crew, it's Radio Molly Live. Now here's your hottie hostess, Molly.
Greetings, my wonderful and sexy subjects. It is me, your hostess with the mostest, your baddest bitch to date, that sassy Nancy with a classy chassis, and that late night cuddle bug that come into your room late at night and whisper sweet things in your ear. That's right, it's me, Radio Molly Live. And like always, your sexy princess is not alone. She's with some fine and wonderful and sexy, pristine helpers, introducing the wonderful, the political, the sassy to the chassis, the tangerine beam, Shopwing.
Hi.
Oh, you are loud, my dear. I'm gonna turn you down. And that's our wonderful monkey of cuddles and bananas, our Dookie.
I had too many bananas from Kiba, so I might be a little bit funny for a little bit.
How so?
Kiba bananas, Molly.
Yeah, Kiba bananas.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. And
yeah, I found Kiba's banana stash, and I just went to town, and now I just feel good.
Oh dear.
Don't say went to town.
Why?
Just don't. Trust me.
And unfortunately for those that listen to us on the Burning Down Network, my little thing has been acting funky. It turns off all the sound, so I can't hear anything, so I have to fiddle with that for tomorrow night. So yes, it's just going to be straight up, sort of, just how we're streaming now normally. So yes, welcome to Radio Molly Live. How are my wonderful and sexy subjects doing? Are you feeling warm and fuzzy? Are you feeling snuggable and lovable? I feel so hot tonight. Ooh, I might need to get my towel.
Wonderful.
Well, don't you want to get your towel for me, dear?
No!
Oh, how dare you? You should get the towel for me. I need it. Anyway,
How dare I? How dare you demand me to get your towel?
I am the princess of Equestria. Remember that?
Yeah, I don't care.
Listen, I control what happens. I control the fucking sun if I want to.
So?
If you want to.
Well, sometimes I don't feel like putting it down. It gets lonely at night.
Give me a reason to care, Grandma.
Grandma! Grandma! That is such. I'm gonna throw you into cave.
Wait, no,
I'm.
Molly.
What? What?
It's okay.
No, nobody calls me Grandma and gets away with it.
Okay.
Nobody calls me Grandma and gets away with it. How dare you call me Grandma?
You know that if you do
look
it,
more
I
like
win.
Applejack than Granny Smith. I promise.
You know that if you do it, I get the last
I
laugh.
will grab Granny Smith from the 4th dimension.
What?
Granny Smith! Granny Smith! Granny Smith!
Ooh, did somebody call me?
She's an urban legend!
Oh God, run!
What do you expect after that? You threw me in the 4th dimension and now I'm here. So what do y'all want from this old decrepit soul?
Oh, Granny.
I recall it being the dark dimension, not the 4th dimension.
Yeah, they get a little bit confusing sometimes.
Oh, I see. It was the summoning book. Oh, well, Granny, can you dispose of this, pineapple boy?
You know, that's racist in some countries, dear. I hope you know that. And this is coming from a woman from the older generations. Anyway, will you stop picking on this poor here lass, even though I possessed her body and I rubbed her titties? And by the way, you have lovely, fond, firmy titties. I want a pair of my own. Can I have a pair of my own?
Well, I mean, I would if it wasn't so fun, but hey.
Sharpie, would you be my royal boob rubber?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Just 'cause.
Why? Just why?
I like making you salty. I live for your misery.
Oh, how dare you? You live for the salt. How dare you? Anyway, sexy subjects. Granny, I'm gonna put you back into the summoning chamber since Sharpwing wants to behave.
No, don't put me back in there, please. Please.
I'm sorry, that's just, you need to go back in your genie bottle. Come on, you're I Dream of Genie and I'm Major Nelson. Now come on, get in your bottle. Come on, do it.
I'm pretty sure that's not a genie bottle.
Well, then what is it?
You're just trying to shove her into an ordinary bottle.
Look, the old lady's dead. I'm gonna shove her in a box if I can.
How dare you? That's racist.
She's not even really dead. We banished her to another dimension, and now you summoned her back with an incantation.
Oh God, don't bring her back, please.
Sorry.
Please.
Here you go. Here's your wife.
Oh, honey bunskins.
Well, there they go. Alright, so let's get down to business, shall we? So, we're gonna actually be a little serious on this topic, and let me turn down the music a little bit to show you that this is kind of serious. There has been recent allegations on on a regard of a situation that has been going on in our community. We do not condone of the said actions, even though I think it was a year ago, maybe 2, we did have an interview with the said individual. We do not condone the actions of this person's recent events. We do not agree with pedophilia. We don't like pedophiles. And since a lot of sexy subjects, I've gotten quite a bit of messages of all of you wonderful dears messaging me asking my thoughts about it. I am quite appalled, shocked, and disappointed. Is there anything else you two want to say on this matter before we...
I want to watch him burn from the stake.
Okay.
I didn't like the guy. I know a few things that he did back in his days when he was just an ordinary member of the fandom, and they were a person that made, I think, a few sexual advances towards the women in that community. Groped one of my friends, and I think her boyfriend was standing right there when he did it.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't like the guy, so I made it sort of a thing. I wanted my gaming streams to eventually compete with his, so I could outdo him. I don't believe, because of his attitude, his behavior towards other people, that he deserved the audience that he had, or just the influence of the number of people that he had. He did not deserve to be an influence in those people's lives. So I made it a thing. I wanted to surpass him.
And
now, I really don't care about that. This person, they tried coercing one of my friends into feeling sorry for them, which made them feel very hurt and very furious. And I went out of my way to post links to everything I knew about that person's debacle in their comment section and in the EQD forum. Because I just had enough of that person. And what they had done was absolutely unforgivable. And, alright, a lot of people want to point out what this person did as a mistake. A mistake is something like what PewDiePie did, saying the N-word once during a stream. Not a big deal in all actuality. Let's get fucking real, let's grow up. Not a big deal compared to the horrible shit a human being could be doing. So I don't view that as a very tragic situation. Now what I do view as a tragic situation, it was not one person that this person had done it to. It was, by all intents and purposes, multiple, because another story came out, and I think there are still more people coming out against this person. What they did was not an accident. They were not oblivious. They did not make a mistake. They had done it multiple times, and they were very covert in emotional coercion to try and manipulate their peers around them and their friends, and I commemorate their friends for only giving them the ultimatum of you have 24 hours to turn yourself into the police or we're going to. Beyond that, fuck this human being. This human being isn't worth our time. This human being isn't even worth a name drop.
Exactly.
On here. But we did have to outright denounce this person because we had interviewed them in the past and we felt a little accountable.
And we know some people...
A little bit of responsibility.
And we know some people who do work with us that had past collaborations with him. And who had past interactions with him. Again, we are highly instating that we do not condone. We are actually furious of the actions that have taken place. And I agree with Duke. Burn him at the stake!
Burn him at the stake!
Burn him at the stake! Burn him at the stake! Burn him at the stake!
Wait.
What?
Roast our bananas on the fire.
What?
On an open fire.
Yeah.
So...
Burn them at the stake and then eat roasted bananas.
I guess should we tell them if the person in question been taken?
We still don't know yet. That
The
information
only
has not
the
been
only
divulged.
thing that we do know, and it's confirmed, that the police have been informed, but we don't know anything else.
Right. And, yeah. I mean, we're not gonna be, Keemstar, where we're gonna keep you updated on the news. But this, in regards, we felt was very different since we didn't have interactions, and who worked on the Radio Molly show have interactions in the past with this person, personal and, in passing. So, yes.
Yes.
Anything else that you two want to, give your thoughts on?
If you're listening, I hope you're in jail, and I hope you turn yourself in, or whatever else you gotta do. As long as you're not in human sight anymore, I'll be happy.
I want you to be locked away.
If this person is listening,
I doubt they are.
Well, that's just in case if it's like one day they're like, oh hey, look at this and listen to this, you know.
I just want to explain what you did was despicable.
Oh yes.
You don't elicit a 14-year-old girl to send you sexual images, especially for your age. Now, in your state, this allows for a 5-year age difference in order to avoid arbitrary pedophilia cases, like an 18-year-old with a 17-year-old, if you will. But this girl was 14, and you were in your late 20s. It was well past that age. You crossed that threshold 1,000 times over, in my opinion.
And you did it for an entire year.
While you were in a relationship with somebody else, I might add, and you've done it with multiple women. Yeah.
And on top of that, like I said before, you had made multiple sexual advances towards other women in that community, including one of my friends, whom kicked your ass. And I respect her for that.
Oh yes, our dear friend kicked your booty.
Well, anyway, that's our thoughts because we've had Duke, Sharpwing, haven't we gotten so many messages about this, if not in the community center, about this whole debacle?
I've been getting a few PMs about it.
Yeah, so those are our thoughts. There are some here that couldn't be here that probably feel the same way, and just some that don't even want to bother with the situation. And you know what? That's fine. If some on our team don't want to bother with the situation, that's okay. And I can completely understand that and respect that. It's not, if they don't want to be bothered with it, it's fine. Were they asking all of us or just me?
Kiba says, hi, boss.
Hi, Kiba.
I'm going to personally say, I involved myself more with this situation when this person tried to coerce one of my friends into feeling sorry for them or taking their side on an issue or something, trying to get them involved when they wanted nothing to do with it. Getting one of my friends so riled up that they wanted to travel to where this person lived and beat the ever-loving Christ out of them. But at the same time, made them very emotional and on edge that one of my other friends, while I was completely oblivious, had to go and console this person. I went out of my way to post every single link of this person's antics in their comment section and in EQD out of spite because I want the whole damn world to know what this person did. And I was willing to just sit back and let this person's own community burn them to the ground. I was willing to just be a mindful spectator and not get involved because it was none of my business. I got involved when this asshole tried to coerce one of my friends and started fucking with my people.
Exactly. And where was your head, dear? Where was your head?
Penis.
Well, I know that, but what I'm saying is that where was your mind? And I mean, you two and some of the other members of the cast and the team caught me up on this information because I've been gone. I worked during the week, and I didn't hear anything about this until, I believe, Thursday night? I didn't hear it until after everything exploded, if you will. And yes, they informed me of what happened, and I was very appalled, and I was very shocked, especially as somebody who loves to do radio talk shows and radio hosting, and loves to talk and interview people and get to know them. I feel so ashamed, and even though it didn't happen when the interview happened, I feel so dirty, and not in the good way. I feel very gross. I feel very vile. I feel very disgusted with myself that I let that specimen, that scum, on our show and interviewed him. But in sort of our defense, we didn't know that this could happen, but apparently it did. And
it was a big shock to me too.
It was a big shock to all of us, and on behalf of Radio Molly, we want to personally apologize if maybe you found it and you just stumbled across us and you said, hey, I don't like this person. Why is this person on the show? Do you support this person? And no, we do not. We're just trying to make sure that we have fully detached ourselves from this individual in question, and we do not condone of any said actions whatsoever.
If you want a personal statement from one of the show's staff and technical support, I don't support a damn thing that bastard did. I am more on the side of every single victim this person has ever had, and the women that this person had made out of line sexual advancements towards. Groping, pinching, shoving. I don't know what else, because I'm not fully informed, but I know there was groping involved, and that is disgusting.
One of our staff...
It's piggish.
One of our staff members did get touched by him, and she's fine. She's fine. She's
like
not.
I said before, she kicked his ass.
She's not looking for any sympathy. That's the one thing we want to state. She's not looking for any sympathy, but she did. She took her stance on it, did what she had to do, and I think from what I remember her telling me after when this happened, you know, I don't remember any other person at that time coming out and saying it. I guess the floodgates have opened and everything is coming out. So,
Look, if she was here right now, I know exactly what she would say to everybody here. Worry more about his victims. That person was my bitch, and I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me.
Yes. Duke, did you want to say anything else? Because you said something when you were going over things with me before the show started. I think it was an hour before we were talking about what we're going to do. Didn't you say you wanted to address it as somebody with family members that are younger?
Basically, just be very, very careful. Because all that he did was just say, don't worry, I'm not a creep. That's all he said. And it took her just that, you know, just to fool her.
No. This person...
Don't completely trust somebody. Sorry for interrupting you. I just got my train of thought back.
No, go ahead.
Don't trust somebody just because they seem nice.
Or they're popular.
Don't just assume.
This person that did this was extraordinarily popular. It's all over EQD, stuff like that. If you want to learn about it yourself, that's fine.
I was very shocked when something like that got onto EQD. That's what I was very surprised about when I was informed.
The only reason we bring this up is because we have a field obligation to denounce this vile filth because they were on our show.
Right, and exactly. And what are the right words to come up with it? There's no words. I'm very much in shock. And somebody who has nieces and nephews.
I do.
And I'm pretty sure.
I do too.
We and especially, you know, I may not have kids, but I have relatives that have children, and I'm their aunt or their cousin. I'm very much protective of those younger ones, and I care. You know, some people call it a mother's instinct. It kicked right in after as soon as I heard it. I felt so ashamed that I wasn't on the ball knowing what was going on, and I instantly and I know you two were there when it happened, but I instantly went there and I started messaging everybody asking, are you okay? Do you need anything? Is there anything I can do? And normally all of them were all right. I was just sort of in a panic mode, being sort of mom and saying, I must take care of you, let me be mom. You know, that sort of thing. But that's my instincts speaking on my behalf. But yes, I think we all agree that anybody with any younger audiences or younger viewers of that person's YouTube channel, steer clear from them. I don't think you should support any of his videos or content anymore, especially with everything that has come to light. And, you know, yes, I think anybody with any younger, because there are some people that do have children that are older and they do watch the show, or nieces and nephews, etc., etc. I want you to talk to them about the internet safety precautions. I want you to sit down with them and say, these things happen. There's a story that I just remembered. There was this girl, she was 14 years old, it was the early 2000s, this creep found her, met up with her, and she ended up being sort of, you know, his slave, if you can. I'm trying to say it without outright saying it, because I don't like to talk about things like this. And the FBI did come and find her and saved her, and I can tell by the way she was talking about this, she's still mentally distraught. The guy even filmed it. Okay? I mean, I don't know if this individual that we are denouncing would go that far, but the fact that he would try to do that and, you know, ask for photography-wise, it makes the mind wander. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One thing, being a fucking uncle, okay?
Mm-hmm.
My nieces may drive me crazy, but I love them more than I love my own fucking life, alright? If I ever heard anybody fucking... No, it doesn't matter if I'm a few countries away or if I'm a few states away. If I hear anybody touch my fucking nieces in any goddamn way, I'm driving down there at full speed and running that fucker over.
I would do the same.
Well, no, what would happen is somebody would accidentally hit that person because, you know, accidents happen all the time, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so, again, we're denouncing this person's existence. We are denouncing this person's being on our show. And we are denouncing just anything of any existence, what we either done with him or of any of our staff had interactions with him.
Well, what this person had done was they coerced a 14-year-old. They'd asked for very many pictures of a sexual nature, which are censored in the Kiwi Farms forum, where they have all of those archived on backup for proof that people want. The pictures might be censored, but I went through those chat logs, and it is disgusting.
Yes.
To see how far this person would go, and they knew that the person they were role-playing with was 14.
Look, yeah. If you want to find more information, you could just Google it. And if you know the name of a question, just look for it. Just look for it. We're not denouncing the name. We're not talking about the name. We're not even going to drop his name. In the closing statement, we are not in agreement with this, and we hope that the victim is safe and sound and finding justice and gets the help that they need. And all the other victims that apparently this individual decided to go and have fun with. Any other closing statements before we move on to another topic?
To this person, to somebody that would touch a child, which you did not do, I think you came very close in that threshold to doing it, and thank God somebody caught you. I hope you rot in prison for what you did. For those of you that would touch a child, though, I hope you rot in hell.
Duke? Did you have any closing statements?
I already said what I needed to say.
I do have something on the behalf of one of our staff members. I'm not going to really drop her name. Even though she kicked his ass, she was very upset with the reaction, with what has come to light. Especially after 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Let me read it. Okay, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. No, in the beginning of the month. Okay, in the beginning of the month. All right. She claimed that they made amends and everything was fine, and he also claimed that he was gonna push the drama away and not deal with it. 2018 was a clean slate for him. They actually made amends, and now this all's come out. She is more than upset. She wants to go out and find him as well. So, you better watch your back, because you're gonna be dropping the soap.
Trust me. The people in prison will have fun with him.
Oh, I'm sure they will. But that is our just statement about the situations of what has been going on in our community, and that is that. So all your questions have been answered. Anyway, back to regular scheduled programming of Radio Molly Live. Cue music, please. Oh, I have the music on. So, anyway, Sharp, remind us that what is going on in the news, because Gons is usually here, and you seem to be top on the news, and you were talking about net neutrality recently. So, what is going on with that?
A lot of the stuff that's going on with net neutrality, I believe one of the states has actually decided to go ahead and go through with enforcing their own net neutrality rules. Now we're waiting to see if time will tell if the FCC is going to go out of their way to sue this state or leave it be. Now, there are also people that could dispute, and I think one thing that's largely disagreeable is that the FCC has no right or authority to tell states what they should be doing with their own domain. While the FCC is a federal property, most of the time federal powers don't override the rights of states, especially with things that aren't in the Constitution, like net neutrality. The 10th Amendment says that these states have the right to establish their own individual rules and standards on these things that are not covered by the amendment. So a lot of these people want to make their own net neutrality rules. And people have argued, well, the FCC might take these people to court over that. To that I say, they might take you to court over net neutrality regulations, but do you know how you could still forcibly establish those rules without violating the FCC's rules? There is nothing in the rules saying you cannot make local municipalities and supply yourself with your own internet. That is one loophole I have noticed in the repeal. So if any state feels perturbed by the idea that the FCC would sue an entire state over enforcing their own net neutrality rules, then go with the safer option and do what other states have done and just make your own internet municipality and provide yourself with your own internet if you do not trust the FCC, if you do not trust AT&T, if you do not trust Verizon, if you do not trust Time Warner, Comcast, etc. In other news, the government shutdown is over, and that was, I believe, mostly over DACA, which was the immigration policy, and I've got mixed opinions on that.
Okay, tell us some of your opinions. If not,
right,
well, let's explain DACA first for some of the people that don't know what's going on, and then we'll go into the opinions. I think that'll be a better way, to go through it.
All right, well, my opinion on DACA is this. I don't think we should fully repeal it. I do believe we should go with what DACA originally intended and give temporary amnesty for those immigrants that were brought over here when they were children, so they could be given a chance to blend with our society. Something my local news has been pointing out. Some of the people that came here on DACA are very well-established, pristine U.S. doctors. And right now, we're currently in a medical crisis where one thing we do not need is less doctors. We need more doctors. And yeah, I'm fully against anybody that wants to do away with the U.S. doctors, because here in Ohio, a majority of the doctors we have are medical students and not even fully licensed doctors, which that can be both a blessing and a curse. And I'm not going to say that to denounce and or criticize the medical students that we have, but sometimes you would like to know that the person operating on you has a fully established doctorate and is fully qualified to be doing that. Now, for people that are pro-Trump, that are for the idea of the wall, I believe Trump was trying to make a compromise with the DNC that he would more than gladly support parts of DACA and somewhat reimburse DACA if he could get funding for his wall. That is something that people believe he has been trying to do for some time now. And if you understand anything, one way people are going to get things is by compromising on bipartisan lines and not holding to steadfast principles and refusing to compromise on anything. That's a good way to lose everything and get nowhere. Now, as to whether the wall will be a good thing or not, time has yet to tell, because, to be honest, while we might think it's a bigoted move, the U.S. has never tried something like that before. And I don't think we've ever tried to uniquely adjust or vamp on our current immigration system, and that could possibly be improving it or ruining it. I'm sort of torn on the whole immigration issue, because I've not had a lot of good run-ins with minorities in this country, but maybe that is just purely contrived coincidence that people are being so cruel and drawing at racial lines to discriminate against me, people like me and my family, and other people have had to put up with that. Now, that could just be a product of the times and misinformed masses. But people that would come in illegally, take advantage of our systems, and then be ungrateful for all of the programs that are already jacked in their favor, and still have the audacity to call this country racist, when all they want is a broader enforcement of our actual immigration laws, and not just to allow any Sam Hain in here, which other countries do, and they don't seem to pick up flack for. I'm not 100% on the Trump side or 100% on the Democrat side, because I personally think Hillary can just suck my left nut. I don't think Donald Trump is a perfect individual, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There's not a single goddamn politician on the planet that should be a role model for your child or for your younger family members. So stop thinking that politicians are people that other people should see as civilized or model their life after. Our political system never worked like that. If you actually look how politics worked when this country started, and you look at how politics worked when civil rights was a thing, politics has always been down and dirty. It has always been compromised on bipartisan lines, controlled by pejoratively greedy people that may or may not have a vested interest in helping the country. There is a large reason a lot of people will tell you not to put full stock or full power into the hands of your government. It is because a government, almost all the time, is designed to, in some way, be infrastructurally corrupt. Because when politicians can make a lot of money from your taxes, and you currently have a system where there are a lot of taxes being charged, then politicians pocket a lot of that money. They get pretty rich. So, of course, that system is prone to corruption, and we need to start thinking more pragmatically about that and compromising on bipartisan lines if we actually want things like net neutrality and DACA to be saved or salvaged in some way, shape, or form. That's just my opinion.
Ah, interesting.
Otherwise, we have a disagreement which could eventually spiral down into civil war if people decide they're not that lazy anymore.
Oh, excuse me. But that is very interesting. Is there anything else going on with the news? That you know of.
I don't have anything here right now.
Alright, well, I have a little snippet of news from what I heard through the grapevine. Remember that not Jake Paul, there's the other fucker. Logan? I think that's his name?
Yeah, Logan Paul and the whole dead girl situation.
Yeah, he came back to YouTube apparently. And he started doing documentary, and apparently he donated money to Society Prevention and did a whole documentary about it, with starring himself and talking to suicide victims that survived. What are your thoughts on that?
It's obvious damage control for what he did, and of course he is going to do that because that gives him the moral high ground. Anybody in the history of ever that has done something deplorable, always afterwards to try and come back from it, has contributed in a charity that is opposite of what they had done or supports the very thing that they made light of. A lot of people that make fun of suicide, make fun of dead bodies, or say something that would be disrespectful in that regard will donate to a lot of organizations for suicide prevention. It's a tactic. Of course Logan Paul was going to do that. I already knew Logan Paul was going to do that. It was very apparent he was going to do that from the very beginning. Anybody that race baits or acts extraordinarily racist on television will donate to anti-racist organizations to try and look better in the public eye. Here's the thing that is disgustingly stupid. If we're not vigilant, that tactic is going to work. We're going to start feeling sympathetic towards Jake Paul and say, oh, look, he's changed. He's a great and amazing guy. But guess what? We're all a bunch of morons if we think a human being deserves our forgiveness that easily for the level of fucked upness that they have committed. We need to have a higher standard than that. It's ridiculous.
He
could donate to 1,000 charities, and until I think he's genuinely sorry, I can't.
That's when I was gonna. Yeah, I felt the same way. I mean, it's great that you donated to a charity. It's great that you're bringing awareness, but you should have done. You shouldn't have done what you did in the first place. And it's fucking retarded. I don't know why. You know. It makes me shake my head, and it makes me roll my eyes thinking, you're just looking for, oh, I want approval, please give it to me. Oh, I need approval, please give it to me. Oh, Daddy, please.
Right. It's simple. He's looking for an out of all the backlash he'd received, because if he doesn't look for an out, that's his career going down the drain. Of course, I don't think Logan Paul is any longer going to be seen in YouTube's YouTube Partner Program. I don't think they're going to start advertising him and stuff on the next YouTube Rewind. I think Logan Paul is done. Because one thing YouTube is genuinely aware of, the internet never forgets, and we don't forgive easily. Well, it's done. It's done.
Well, here's my question. What, his brother, the other fucker, why isn't he taken down? Because he's as much at fault as disrespecting the Japanese culture as much as anyone else.
I don't think Jake Paul was over there, actually.
Really? I thought it was.
The Paul brothers were going on a tour, but I don't think Jake was in Japan. Now, I do know he did things like said the N-word in public and a bunch of other controversial things, and that was probably to draw attention off of his brother and bring it to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody with a brain knows that the Logan-Jake Paul feud is fake. I shouldn't have to explain this in Keemstar fashion, like, what is such a revelation? No. Nobody is that fucking stupid. I have belief. I trust that nobody is that fucking stupid. Not at least here, and not at least at the internet abroad. Maybe the low gang, but they're a bunch of kids that don't know any better. You know, maybe the people that are just looking for YouTube drama to get their willies off, but all in all, I think we all know this is bullshit. They're a bunch of assholes. YouTube was late in the response, and it was shown blatantly that they don't pay near as much attention to their goddamn site as they say they do. Because how on earth something like that, as clear and blatant as day, could be on trending when YouTube said that they were trying to crack down on offensive and terrorist content, and then something like that happens? Shows me how cockamamie bullshit YouTube's policies are. Shows me how lazy their fucking team is, too. That's all it shows me. And I'm not afraid to say that, because guess what? Twitch is going to be better when that Premiere thing comes out of beta. Twitch is going to be garnering many other people because they treat the people in their partner program and the content creators on this site better. Does that mean I agree with all of Twitch's policies, like banning shirtless people and stuff like that? No. Does that mean I agree with them being, you know, as non-transparent as they were with Yandere Dev and that whole Yandere simulator thing? No. It's just a game. Nobody should care about any of that. But I will still argue that Twitch's staff is still abundantly better than YouTube. Out of the lesser of the two evils, I would pick Twitch every day. And I'm not just saying that.
Yes, I mean, I've noticed there's a new feature on Twitch, speaking of that. If you haven't heard already, sexy listeners out there, there is a new feature on Twitch. It's the rewind, or is it a replay?
Yeah, what was it?
It's basically, it's an interesting thing. I basically put in videos of past streams or broadcasts on Twitch only, and I can replay them, and that's what they're called.
We've been doing that for some time. Maybe some of you had noticed. We'll even show that feature off after this stream, because we do have... It's called reruns. And it's technically not a new feature. It was just rebranded. It was the previous vodcasting feature, and we just recently figured out that was a thing alongside premieres, which is amazing, because basically, ladies and gentlemen, what the premieres has over YouTube uploads. And just a disclaimer, we were not paid or anything to advertise this or anything like that.
Oh, no, no.
I just like the feature. Because it's an amazing idea in theory. Alright, so essentially you can schedule a premiere, something that you upload to Twitch, rather than just showing up on your YouTube channel and, you know, giving people the, you know, the feed through the bell, right? On Twitch, when you upload a premiere, you can set that premiere to start on your channel, and that premiere video that you've uploaded to your Twitch will play live on your Twitch channel for your audience to comment and watch like a stream. I like that, because it's something that revolves purely... It's amazing, because it's something that revolves purely around a site that is about streaming. But then it adds like little toppings on top, like uploaded video content, you know, just stuff to keep people watching. And in a way, it's a lot better for YouTubers, because one thing Twitch has that YouTube largely doesn't have embedded in its own program, sponsorships. If you become a Twitch partner or a Twitch affiliate, you have the chance of getting sponsorships. You have a chance of working with Amazon, getting a higher cut of the money. It's like, they just treat you nicer. They generally just treat you nicer than YouTube does, and I know this because of a friend that is partnered with Twitch. And they just treat you a lot nicer than YouTube does. So if you're a content creator, I definitely recommend thinking more about being a Twitch streamer if you have the internet connection for it. Of course, that's only if you're sick and tired of YouTube's bullshit and arbitrarily enforcing their policies that they claim to care so much about. but enforce them selectively and show a clear and blatant bias towards conservative values.
Duke, do you have anything else that you want to say?
Not necessarily.
Alright, sexy subjects, I think this is a time for a wonderful, short, commercial break. So, here's how it works. If you're a new sexy subject and you just tuned on in, I am your hottie princess on the radio waves of Radio Molly Live. What you do is that we'll go on a short break, and you can message us on our Tumblr, and that it is RADIOMOLLYReplies.tumblr.com, and you can go to our SpeakPipe, which is on our main page. It'll be a little tab saying our Royal Answer Machine, and you can click on that and you can leave a little message for us. You can also do our email, RadioMollyLive@gmail.com. You can also ask us questions anonymously or not anonymously on our Tumblr blog, same Tumblr blog, RADIOMollyReplies.tumblr.com, and if not that, you can tweet at us at Radio Molly Live. So yes, anything else you want to say?
Before we go on break, I just wanted to say to Zombie Killer 67, don't worry, we're not going anywhere. All the stuff that we said about Twitch is honestly because, in a way, if Twitch succeeds, that's only going to make things better for us on YouTube. So we should, in all honesty, be rooting for Twitch. And here's why. It is honest, genuine, actual competition for YouTube. And we know factually that YouTube feels threatened by Twitch and Amazon. Because if you realize, the whole reason YouTube made the YouTube gaming feature and became so much more prominent with their streaming feature and perfected their encoder and stuff for it was because of Twitch and how prominent Twitch streaming was becoming. So the whole reason they did it was because they did not want Twitch taking their niche. And now Twitch has come in and decided, well, you know what? We're going to buckle down and get even better on uploading video content. Now, if you like YouTube, if you love YouTube, if you never think about leaving YouTube, you actually want Twitch to succeed in this venture. The reason as to why, if YouTube is feeling the pressure from competition, they are going to be forced to treat their community and their competition better if they want any chance of beating or competing with their competition.
Oh, yes. So, yes, we would love to hear what your thoughts are, darlings. Come and join our Radio Molly call center. You have to be 18 and up to join. Shopping, will you do the honors, my love? Anyway, one of my cast members, Sharping, will be dropping a link in the chats below of Twitch and YouTube, and you can definitely pop on in. You'll be filtered through our moderators, and you'll have access to all of our chats, and you sometimes get some free perks. Also, remember, there's a competition coming up in February. Guess what movie poster the cast is in, and you, my dears, can get a... Who threw a tomato at me? There's some sexy subjects threw a tomato!
I think it was Moonman. I blame Moonman.
They're throwing tomatoes at me on Twitch. Do they not like me? Am I horrible?
Also, just for anybody who felt fearful from that endorsement of Twitch, we wouldn't...
It's getting worse! The tomatoes!
We wouldn't leave YouTube, alright? We're never going to leave YouTube. If we go anywhere, it's because YouTube removes us. We're not going to leave YouTube. Not ever. If we do become more focused on Twitch, that still does not mean we're going to leave YouTube. Because we're not interested in alienating or separating or dividing our audience. We're trying to create one community around this content, around these wonderful conversations, around the amazing things that you people do and the amazing things that we can all do and become together.
Exactly.
That is what we've always been about. And no, we would not just bail on our YouTube audience to go to Twitch, nor will we bail on Twitch to go to YouTube. We're happy with both of these platforms, and we were really happy to hear when Twitch was actually genuinely going to try and compete with YouTube, when Amazon actually started feeling thirsty enough to want that YouTube level fame and notoriety. That was a good thing in our opinion because it meant content creators would have to be treated better if YouTube wanted to win.
So yes, sexy subjects. We have both platforms for whatever you feel is easier on your computer. Some like Twitch, some like YouTube. And again, if you want to go to our Twitch and see all the tomatoes being thrown at the screen, you can go to Radio Molly Live. Just look for it, same icon, same layout, and you'll find it.
Okay, so speaking of thirsty, I'm actually gonna go and grab a drink real quick.
Alright. Anyways, sexy subjects, we are going to go on a short commercial break. If you want to give your thoughts, please go to our blog, audiomollyreplies.tumblr.com, and you can go and type us a message. You could be anonymous, you could be not anonymous, you can submit us something. Also, you can use the Royal Answer Machine. What happens is that you can just send us a little audio message if you're too shy to, call in on the actual phone number that is on the screen currently. And we also take emails as well. So, RadioMollyLive@gmail.com. You can also tweet us things at RadioMollyLive. So, yes. Alright, sexy subjects. We are going to go on a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Or I'll come and get you and I'll touch you and love you and make you feel so good. Anyway, sexy subjects, we're going to go on a short commercial break. Enjoy the intermission. Thanks to our sponsors. Now, can you please rub my titties?
No.
But Sharpwing!
Go away.
But Sharpwing, we're in the studio. I can't just go away.
I'll go away then.
Sharpwing, come back!
I know, no matter what I say, days will come and go. No matter what I say, nothing's set in stone. No matter what I say, days go by. I know, no matter what I say, days will come and go. No matter what I say, nothing's set in stone. No matter what I say, days go by. Bye-bye. Do you ever feel like you need to get off? Like you really want to come?
Hi, welcome to my Fleshlight Emporium! That's right, Fleshlights! We're talking about things you love! We have so many fucking Fleshlights, help me! Buy them! They are guaranteed to make you fucking orgasm like a fucking rhinoceros! Oh, you'll be screaming like this!
Things are sure to get sexy tonight when you come down to the Fleshlight Emporium, where we have tons of fleshlights. We're talking about the kinky shit, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. Frog pussy.
And they're really great! And they're really great! And they're really good! Affordable, too! And they're really great! And they're really good! Affordable! Affordable! Affordable!
Booty shaking, booty shaking, booty shaking, aw, bacon. 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 Hey everyone, you having fun? Alright, well let's take a visit to the fat corner over to my left. Everyone? Oh my.
Oh, let me join in. Okay!
Cut that shit out. Thank you.
Tired of the same old dank? Want something new to spice up your high? Want more bang for your beats? Well, come on down to Kiva's Kush. What up? I'm Kiva, owner of the Kiva's Kush Dispensary. Here we only grow the finest of products to suit your everyday needs. Here are some of the amazing things we have on sale today. Gorilla Glue, Purple Kush, Sunshine, Blue Bala, Forbidden Fruits, just to name a few. We are located near the great Princess's Castle. All hail Del Royal Booty. If you have any questions, call us at 876-8675-309. That's 876-869-5309. So come on down to Kiba's Kush, cause Kiba's Kush has got the right push.
Are you looking for a hot, attractive drink but can't find it anywhere in stores? Do you want to taste clean slut cum but don't want the diseases that you could get from a dirty, slutty hoe that could have AIDS? Or maybe you're a lonely old fuck that can't get laid because you're a loser? Drink Thought Juice. From Molly's clean, juicy pussy, Thought Juice gives you the satisfaction that only 69 gives you, but without the sex and the diseases. It goes great with pizza. Just pour your Thought Juice in a bowl, dip your pizza in it, and let your taste buds worship some of the best damn pizza you've ever had. And don't take my word for it, listen to these testimonials.
Go buy yourself this amazing Thought Juice. It makes you so perfect. You go bananas. You go left and left and right. Heck, you can even do guys too. It's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And it doesn't cause heart attacks at all.
Thought Juice, making pussy pizza great again. Now available at your local sex stores. Drink it today. Thought Juice is not responsible for any traces of blood found in your Thought Juice. Molly's having one of her bloody periods. Just drink a bloody pussy milk and you'll be okay.
Hey, are you looking for a great and naughty gift this holiday season? Well, look no further. Radio Molly and Bad Dragon Dildos has teamed up to bring you Radio Molly Pleasure Exclusives. That's right, you can take Kiba's boot and put your snake in it.
Wait. What?
Don't worry, Kiba, it's great. You'll enjoy it. Our other awesome products are Molly's Pussy. That's right, you can penetrate and get irate up in this hot pocket. And let's not forget Gonzo.
Oh my fucking god, why?
You can put your fist between the buns with Gonzo's Pleasure Domes. Come by today and get a discount on Lucker's Pluckers. I'd tell you what that was, but you know, I can't say that on the air. So just call in or stop by our store at Radio Molly Live. See you there. Hi, I'm Ricky Foxhearts, and I'm going to help you have the best Christmas ever. Alright, here we go. First things first. What you want to do is, you want to get a big stocking. If you get a puny stocking, Santa's only going to put tiny stuff in it. You get a big one, what's he going to do? Put a candy cane in there? No, he'll seem stupid. What you got to do is get a big one so we can put big presents in there. Anyways, next step. Step number 2. You gotta bribe them with the cookies. You gotta bake a bunch of cookies, put them on a plate, stack it mile high. Don't skimp out and put like 4 or 5. You want a shit ton of cookies on that plate. Alright. You've done the stocking, you've done the cookies. It's all done. Good. A plus for you. A plus. Alright, next thing you gotta do, you gotta be good. If you're not good, Santa's not gonna get you nothing. Cause you were bad. You gotta be good. Be good all year. You're golden if you're good all year. Oh, wait, I was a bad boy. Well, you're fucked. I mean, what were you doing? You should have been good.
Merry Christmas!
It's not about anything else.
Go to your room and lock the door, cause when you try it once, you wanna try it some more. Size doesn't matter and that's a fact. It might be small but it's a big impact. Bust a nut, grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell. Everybody does it, they like it a lot. You can do it in school, just don't get caught. It takes a few minutes if you don't delay. Take your time, make your last all day. Bust a nut, grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted.
Nuts, an intensely crunchy corn snack, comes in 7 nut-busting flavors. Bust a nut at a convenience store near you.
And greetings, my wonderful and sexy subjects. We are back, and I hope you enjoyed a little short commercial break.
Bust a nut, bust a nut. Come on, baby, bust a nut.
Ooh, 56709. Sorry, that's the music that's playing in the background. It's Oh boy, stop throwing your shit at me. So anyway, let's check our royal inbox of our Tumblr. Nordiax VR says, the person who did the pedo shit would not want to meet me, for I would cut him down and make him feel the pain he has caused. Oh, violent. Prince of Dragonblaze, long time no see, Molly and crew. How's the show been since I was gone? Oh, it's been sexy. Nordiac says, sounds extremely vile what the person did. But anyways, is there any special events that you're looking forward to coming this month? Valentine's Day! I can't wait to get chocolate and roses and pass it out to all of my sexy subjects. And have a little late night special radio show. Let's see, these are all for Kiba. Kiba, have you ever been invaded? If so, how did you defend yourself? Well, magic, of course. I'm Princess Molestia. Hi Molly, I wanted to ask, what do servants have to wear? I had a rumor that all of them had to wear French maids. You are correct. The males have to wear butler outfits, and that's spandex. Actually, they wear the little spandex underwear, and that has bow ties and a little, like, tuxedo thing. Also, the mares have to wear the sexy French lacy lingerie. And they have to clean like that. Dear Molly, what is the screening process of becoming one of your gods? I ask out of concern for your gods. Well, you have to pass an identity test. You have to pass a drug test. You have to pass, we check your background, your criminal record. We have to have your social security number, your ID, where you live, your family members.
About?
Becoming a part of our royal guards.
No,
I don't need that.
Essentially the Royal Guard role in our Discord group, if anybody wanted to know about that, is strictly for people that have been in military service. To identify them and so they can identify each other.
Yes, it's for the people that have worked in the army. And or the US, the Marines, the Air Force. Molly, may I inhale your pussy fumes? Oh, I forgot, I didn't delete this question. No. I mean, what kind of fetish is that? I never heard of it.
So that means he either wants to breathe in your pussy or he wants you to queef on his face.
Are you gonna be okay?
Nah, he's dying. He's dying.
Let me inhale your pussy juices.
Pussy fumes.
Pussy fumes, brother.
Well then.
That was such a random question. Can I inhale your pussy fumes? Oh, God. Just so nonchalant, like, can I inhale your pussy fumes? Oh, no.
I mean, I understand there are a lot of fetishes out there, but I never heard of this. I mean, I've heard of many fetishes. Raw, bondage, underwear.
I've heard of fart and diaper fetishes. Freaking. There's like a urine fetish. There's like a blood fetish. There's a fat fetish. There's a hyperinflated fetish with like people with fucking giant dicks and unproportionately giant boobs and butts. It's weird. Yeah, there's like a lot of weird fetishes.
But yes, I've never heard of. I want to inhale your pussy fumes.
Oh my god! You made my earphones vibrate.
Did you
Ooh, did I make your little, well, not your little, but did I make your little self go aroused?
No. It hurt a lot. It hurt my ears.
Oh. Well, anyway, another question. Anonymous says, do you know who Mary Jane is? Bitch says she knows you. Oh, Kiba, yes I do. Let's see. Bleach, oh my god. 12 says, so Molly, do you know any way? I really want to know your opinions on... Oh, I already know the question. Okay, so we have no more questions currently. Let's go to our royal emails, shall we? And let's see what we have. And yes, pussy fumes. Keep laughing about that. There's nothing, but I do have something. It's on a Royals answer machine. Give it a minute. It needs to connect. Come on. Work for me, baby. But apparently we have a message, and it's 1 minute and 3 seconds.
Hold on, don't play it yet. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I forgot my water here. There we go. Alright, I got
We
it.
have one from Mr. Leroy Sinclair.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Hello, it's Leroy Sinclair again, and I want to let you know something, Sharpwing. I took your little VR headset you bought to play with your little Ugandan Knuckles game, and I'm selling it on eBay. If you want it back, you better apologize to my wife, or else your VR headset is going away, and you won't be able to play with your Knuckles anymore. Because your VR headset's gonna be gone long overseas when I sell it on eBay. And I'm gonna make a lot more money than the time I took your presents and sold them off to the Walmart. Maybe then you'll give my wife the apology you were supposed to give her. Instead, what do? You make fun of me. You make fun of me. Call me an Indian. I'm native from Norway House. I can send you my First Nation identification card. Instead, what are you doing? You're playing with your fucking knuckles and running around impersonating me and making fun of me. And then you go and sexually harass my wife with your beer glass. I don't care what kind of sick perverted orgies you have in your life. Don't mess with my wife, Sharpwing. Because if you do, the tribe is gonna come down there from Norway House, and we're gonna make you suck a wet fart out of your grandma's ass and put it in like a bone rip.
Alright, we have one from Anonymous.
Hold on. Pause that for a minute. Leroy Sinclair, get your facts straight. Sharpwing doesn't have a VR headset. That's me.
Alright, Anonymous has come to say. Give it a minute. I can't understand that.
Oh god. I know what they're doing. Oh god. No.
That was so badly transferred and whatever you're recording on. I mean, listen, I have an 8-track tape cassette. I have those. I have an old boombox from the early 90s and somewhat from the 80s. At least they sound more in stereo than whatever you were recording on. What were you recording on? In a toilet? I mean, come on. Try to put some effort into this shit. Anyway, Bucket of Meme Lube says, What specifically do you want from Gonzo this Valentine's Day? Ooh, I want a romantic night on the town. I want him to rub my titties in hot, sweet oil and place, ever so much petals on my naked body. Maybe I'll have some lingerie, and he can start touching me all over, everywhere, and I can give him a hot, smooth massage and jump on his back and rub my titties, my big fat titties, onto his back and give him a boobie massage or something along the lines and make him feel so good. Shh. Gonzo, I love you, and I want to put chocolate on your body and lick it off. Maybe some whipped cream. What are you laughing at?
Chocolate.
It's like Gonzo's not even here. I can already hear him in another chat somewhere. He's like, Molly's fucking talking about me again.
Good, because I have the relaxing porno music on.
I can feel a disturbance in the force. Yeah, I can feel a disturbance.
Don't throw tomatoes at me, and I know that's you, Moon Man. And you, Duke. Don't throw tomatoes at me.
Moon Man, get to work. You're supposed to be vetting in these people that are in the lobby.
Alright, let's see other and oh, Gonzo's here! He's in the bar. His Molly senses were tingling.
Shall I bring him in?
And let's bring Mary Jane in. What do you want? Mary!
Molly, hi!
Oh, hello there, prepubescent child.
Fuck you.
Eva!
Mary Jane. So, how's it feel having a vagina?
I don't want to answer that question.
Why?
You can eat my still salty ass, Sharpwing.
Well, I don't know. It wouldn't necessarily be gay in this scenario.
Oh, go fuck yourself. So, Molly, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, dear. I addressed some issues that need to be addressed. We talked about it for a little bit, now it's over with. And we're taking calls in. Oh, here's Tyron. Hello, you're on the air with a...
I'm gonna feed your dick to the homeless Tom.
What? What? What?
Well, shit.
Leroy, I'm about to tell you flat out, that's not my VR headset.
That's not my
I don't
VR
even...
headset. Yeah, dumb fuck.
Well, he's talking to me. But yeah, that's not mine.
Molly, I just threw a tomato at your fucking shit.
So, you should know that you're about to sell a random person's VR headset, and it's not mine. So, you're gonna make some random person that didn't do anything to you very sad if you proceed forward. And yeah, don't do that.
Well then, what do you have to say, Tyron?
I think it's Leroy.
Are you LGBT and you're looking for the hottest, sexiest, and fruitiest hotline to confess your hot, sexy fantasies to? Now there's a hotline for all your fruit bowl fantasies. The God's Hole Hotline.
You have reached Ghost, and this is my Household Hotline.
$3.99 a minute. You can chat with live LGBT singles all across the country, from California desert to the Texas coast. Get hot and horny with your singles anytime, 24/7.
I am not a man. I am a swag with a meat bag. If you're a sick pervert, call my hotline, you sack of crap.
Give us a call at 1-800-685-7914, and you too can be a part of the conversation. The Pause Hole Hotline for adults only. Calm down, Nick.
I want to call that hotline. Ghost, you've been cheating on me, haven't you? Naughty, naughty boy.
Oh, God, that.
Oh, Ghost. I better come after you and make you feel my punishment. You'll feel it. I think it's time for some whipping.
Too many regrets. Too many.
Anyway, Tyron, is that all you have to say? Hello?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, put him back in the bar, I suppose.
You're going back to Norway
The
House.
only assumption I can make in all this is that this is crazy tonight, Molly.
Put him back to Norway House. I'll find
Where's
out.
Norway House?
I'll put him in gay baby jail. Alright.
That's where Norway House is now.
Alright, let's bring in Neil Patrick Harrison. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and crew. Who are you, sexy darling, and where are you from?
Good evening, everyone. It's David Wiz. How are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling ultra sexy. Mary Jane, put some oil on me. I feel really hot tonight. Oh,
How about no?
these big tits are not gonna rub themselves, dearie.
Molly, just because I'm not who I used to be does not mean I'm gonna rub your dirty ass tits.
Oh, I love it when you speak hot and wet to me.
I hate my life.
Yes. Fuck me harder.
I will be right back, Molly.
She's going to masturbate. I know it. Anyway, Neil, how are you, sweetie?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Had something cool happen to me today.
Oh, what was that?
What is?
I actually got to fly through. I can talk today. I actually got to fly in a flying simulator today.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I got to fly. I got to learn how to fly the jet I fixed pretty much every day. So that was really cool. I got to shoot some shit.
Nice, nice. So did you have any questions or opinions about anything that we've chatted about tonight?
I mean, y'all pretty much hit a nail on the head with the person who won't be named because of reasons. I've encountered this person at a couple conventions in the past. I mean, I don't really know what to say besides what y'all have already said. So.
Oh, what is your, I guess, opinion on this individual?
I mean, it seemed like whenever I met him, he wasn't like the nicest of people. It seemed like he was only nice to people who would he would benefit from. So unless it was like somebody that he knew, or like if he could gain something from you, he just didn't want to have anything to do with you or something. So
interesting. Okay.
I'll be right back after you use the restroom.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to talk about or ask us?
I'm asking on behalf of Neil, is the royal tit rubber position still open?
Possibly. We are accepting applications.
Well, I'll let him.
I will smoke your fucking application, bitch.
Oh, I knew you had something to say about that.
Oh, come on. Does any sexy listener out there want to rub my big fat titties? I bet you do. It also comes in with a butt massager. I thought I would add that in as a bonus.
I thought that was Lucker's job.
Well, he's been a little bit MIA. It's basically, you get to rub my body while I'm fully naked and in the nude. And we might have a happy
And
ending.
this is the part where I kill myself.
Okay, have fun!
What are the requirements for the butt massager?
Well, like I always say, I have to check your background, I must have to check your history, I have to check your criminal history, I have to check your drug history, I also check your family's background, I need need to know your social security number, your phone number, your email address, your past email address, I need to know archives of your diploma, I need to know if you have a college degree, not a college degree, maybe if you have a doctorate, etc., etc. It's a very complicated thing.
I have it. Hey, it's just like the military.
It's like and I need to know about your tax history. It's like getting in that, but I can't really outright name it. But I'll say this: there's an exclusive place that I go to with Scarlett every now and then. That sweetheart of a doll, and along with Carmen, well, we go to an exclusive club, and it's really for the elites only. So, and she's quite the elite. No, you won't. Me and Scarlett are gonna.
I will get there.
No, you won't. Me and my dear friend Scarlett will not let you in.
Bitch, I have my ways.
Bitch, a house will fall on you.
Well, I have to go, Molly. My friends on the other side here say hello, though.
Alright, hello.
Goodbye, Molly. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright.
Let's see. Social security number, card with my high school diploma on it.
Long process.
Medicaid card.
Dang.
Driver's license. And
oh, I need to know your
tax
tax. Yes, thank you. Can I know your family's history as well? And also, what is your medical records?
Well, let's see. ADHD? I mean, I don't think that makes me unqualified for the job. Here's my phone number and the several digits of my social security number.
Are you really gonna be the world tit rubber? Why are you doing that, Sharpwing?
He wants to be the butt rubber, and Neil will put in the application for the tit rubber.
She found out my weakness. You've brought me to my knees. Now I will give you all of my information and rub your butt.
How coy of you, my dear.
Good thing I'm a monkey. I don't know what the heck I'm used for.
Oh, by the way, Duke, y'all need to stop with these Dragon Ball Fusion pictures. Please stop.
Never.
Please stop.
I will torture you.
By the way, Duke, don't ask for a job. She'll probably just put you in her personal zoo or something.
Is there anything else, David
You
Will?
try to put me in a zoo, I will bite your hooves off.
Is there anything else that you want to say, my dear?
No, that's it. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll check back with you guys tomorrow night.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Good night.
wait. One last thing for Mr. David.
Yes.
Super Garly Jr., legendary Super Saiyan.
Wait, what? What? Ah,
Look at the
come on!
back. Oh no! It got swarmed with me.
I hate you so much. Cheeky little monkey.
Well then, anyway, darling, thank you so much for staying and joining us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Perfect timing because I just got off of work, so.
Well, go relax and have some fun, my dear.
Yes.
Alright, thank you for calling.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, let's put him in the bar. Alright, putting him in the bar. Organzo Stump. Bar. Alright, who should we bring in next?
We have Helios, Gonzo, Super, Tyrion again.
Alright, well let's bring my sweet hunky husband Gonzo. Maybe I can bounce up and down. No, I want to bounce on him! Let me bounce on him.
Molly, you gotta play hard to get. You gotta make him wait for it.
Oh, damn it.
The reason why I'm calling in here is because I have a genuine concern.
About what?
Toon Critic was involved in some of my cringe compilation sessions.
Well, we already discussed the matter. Let me explain. Basically, what has we discussed? We said we do not condone of his actions. We are not, even though some of the cast members, and I did speak on that your behalf as well. Even though the cast members have interacted with him on and off, as well as us, with one interview, we don't condone the actions, we don't agree with the actions, and we will not stand for these actions. We truly hate pedophilia, and we hope the person dies.
Yeah, you don't.
And plus, we're trying not to name drop him.
We gave a formal statement before the stream. Anybody that heard that though, whoops.
Whoopsies! Guess we released it out. Sorry.
I had a stream going on. I thought you would be doing it. I'm just wondering if I have to do anything.
If you feel like you need to release a personal statement, then you can. I and us, we have already done something similar to that.
Maybe I need some help to formulate one just in case.
I mean,
Well, we can help you if you need it.
it's like saying anybody that's ever interviewed Harvey Weinstein supports sexual assault. It's not true.
Okay.
You're fine.
So don't worry about it.
All right, then I'm gonna head to the bar myself.
Okay.
Bye, Eva.
That was Gonzo. Alright, who should bring in, Tyrion or Helios?
I would say Tyrion, because he's been waiting.
Well, Helios, Tyrion's already been in here once.
Oh, okay.
Helios hasn't gotten a shot.
Alright, bring one of them in.
Helios.
He's in here. Helios.
He's in here.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly.
Just wanted to wait for Molly to do the thing. I felt that was appropriate. I just wanted to give some thoughts about what you guys kind of opened the show with. And I will warn you ahead of time, this is going to kind of sort of be a rant, so I apologize.
Well, first of all, can you please turn down your microphone? Because I have you turned down, and you are definitely peaking on my end.
Okay. Is this better?
Can you speak?
Is this better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yes, it's fine. Just make sure the rant isn't too long. That's all we ask.
Okay, I will. I'll try to keep it short, and I'll try to keep my voice down as well, because I have a naturally loud voice.
Alright.
My thing is, my point of view is this. When I first heard the news, I did not know who this person was, as this is a person that isn't a part of the fandom that I do not follow regularly, so I didn't know them from a can of paint. But after reading over what happened, I am just appalled and frankly disgusted. And the reason I say that is this. My youngest sister goes to Michigan State University.
Mm-hmm.
Will be graduating from Michigan State in a few months. And as you may know, yes, indeed. And as you may know, there has been a massive sexual abuse scandal going on there, involving the gymnastics doctor that was out for the team, but also for the U.S. Olympic team. For 20 years, this was a man who conducted himself inappropriately with his patients, and it's coming out that the administration of the school not only knew about this and failed to act, but they deliberately tried to cover it up. And now it turns out it may be even more widespread than we thought. Not that there are people in the university doing what this doctor did, but there are rumors that there are incidents where players for some of the other athletic teams behaved inappropriately around women, and those incidents were not properly dealt with. And so when I see something like this, like what happened with this person in the fandom, and I take into account what's going on at Michigan State, it makes me realize painfully that as a society, we need to confront these issues, that these are things we cannot ignore. And I understand this is the type of issue where it's tricky to navigate because it's easy to pile on. It's easy to jump on a bandwagon. It's easy for people who may not exactly have altruistic views to hijack and spread their own hatred and vitriol. But that doesn't change the fact that we can't ignore this. And I think, honestly, we are at a point where we just need to look at each other and say, you know what? It doesn't matter if you're a YouTube star or a famous doctor or the freaking Pope. This kind of behavior, it's not okay. It will never be okay. It doesn't matter what is going through your mind. There is nothing you can say or think or do that will make it okay. Because what it comes down to is this. It's not about one gender being bad or good. It's not about rape culture. It's not about the patriarchy or whatever boogeyman you want to put up out there. It's about just treating each other decently. We just got to treat each other decently and with respect. And the fact that these two individuals thought they could get away with this, and in the case of one of them, they did for a disgustingly long time, it's incredibly alarming to me, and we just got to figure out a solution because this just cannot go on anymore. It needs to stop. It needs to stop because it very easily could have been my sister, and I just can't imagine. I can't imagine that. I just can't.
I know exactly how you feel, man, because I got two little nieces. I have a 5-year-old niece and I got a 2-year-old niece. And my 5-year-old niece currently goes to school, and I think that every fucking day, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you need to go out thinking they're jumping at every shadow, thinking these people are everywhere, because we know they're not. We know that, thankfully, this is a very much a minority. This is a very small number of the people out there, but still,
it's the frightening thing. These people aren't in the shadows; they're hiding in plain sight.
That too, but
because a lot of these people that have done this are people that people thought they could trust.
That is a scary thing. And the last thing I want to say before I jump off here is, you guys, frankly, you didn't have to come out and disassociate yourself with this person. I don't think any reasonable person would have made that connection. But even so, you are bringing attention to this issue, and you are just making it clear that even though we talk about lewdness on this show, we recognize that the stuff we talk about on this show, it's make-believe. It's a fantasy. It's a show. In the real world, we know it's not okay. So thank you guys so much for adding your voice to this. It's really needed. It's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I wanted to say. So have a good night, guys, and I will talk to you later.
All right.
I liked that. That was nice.
All right. Where should we put him?
Probably in the bar.
In the bar, yeah.
All right, put him. Okay, good. All right, who should we bring in next?
I've never seen Bleacho Maga before.
All right, let's bring him in. Hello, you're on the air with the Radio Molly and crew. Who are you, sexy darling, and where are you from?
Oh, hi, I'm Bleach again. And about the topic, I'm just so mad at him. I want to rip him into shreds and feed him to the dogs.
Honey, I think we all do at this point.
Yes, but he did. He was almost. Well, let's just say I kind of knew him in some way, shape, or form. And he was actually kind of nice to me.
A lot of them are.
About all of this, it just shows how much you know of people. You cannot trust them easily.
I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust so many people even close to me, as far as I can spit.
It's a fair statement to say that you shouldn't give people your trust easily. Trust is something that has to be earned. And
yes,
if somebody does something that horrible, you also shouldn't be that forgiving. The issue that I had here, this person had already been notorious for sexual acts against other people in the community. They didn't rape them or anything, but they gave off signs that showed that they may have been a disturbed individual. Nobody called them out on it, not even their own friends. The only point where they were called out on it was when their own friends dissociated disassociated themselves from him for what he had done to the 14-year-old girl. To her, no, he didn't touch her, but he did coerce her. He did elicit horrible pictures from her that could, if he had been a different person, could have been used against her.
Yes,
and that's the horrible part about it.
Yes, he got me to trust him, and now I'm just so furious. I don't care if I go to prison for life.
Now, listen here. You don't have to do an act of violence in order to prove something. You know, sometimes you can't fight violence with violence, so...
Yeah, it's just, I always get this way when someone betrays my trust. And he betrayed it big time. So, I'm just so mad.
Well, there are other healthy ways to get out your anger. You ever thought about that?
Yes. I've been trying to ever since I've heard of this.
Is there anything else that you want to talk about, dear?
No, I just wanted to say this.
Alright. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
No, thank you. Bye.
Alright, bye-bye. Let's put him in the bar. There we go. Alright.
Button or Tyrant?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I will make another comment on that whole thing, and I think one thing that this person said to them, this person's friend said to them, reigns true. When they did that, it had a ripple effect. It had a shock that affected tons. It had a shockwave that affected tons of people. And this person that we just talked to was one of those people, I believe. When somebody does something like that, it's far worse than most people realize. And if there are some people looking to forgive this person for what they had done, I can't stop you from doing that. But I can say, don't waste your forgiveness on people who can't be helped. It's a waste of your time, and it's going to make you feel horrible at the end of the day.
Well, let's try not to dwell on the subject, shall we? Let's bring in, who's gonna bring in next?
My button's in here.
Alright, let's bring him in really quick. Hello, you're on the air with the Radio Molly and crew. Who are you, sexy darling, and where are you from?
Massive legend here. Hey Molly, long time no listen.
Hello. So, what is your question?
Well, pretty much I know that since we're dwindling on the question a little bit, I know for a fact it kind of actually struck a bit of a chord, really, chord with a lot of people, you know, just to make the ends meet.
That's apparent. That's absolutely apparent. We've
I mean,
already had a few people on that voiced their opinion on the thing.
I mean, pretty much we've had like child sex scandals back in the past, plus a lot of things. I mean, Rolf Harris. We've had Rolf Harris. We've had Jimmy Savile, and also a couple of his mates tagging up the rear. But hey, here's the thing.
I'm gonna take an interesting quote that I think applies here. The price for freedom is eternal vigilance. When people let down their guard, things like that happen. You should not be so quick to trust people. There should be none of this appeal to authority crap, because one large reason that, the thing with the gymnastics teacher happened was because they were supposed to be a trusted authority. But what it shows, I think what it shows in this world, we have way too much appeal to authority.
Here's the thing. Before crossing borders, really, it's just using common sense just to ask that person, pretty much, if anything is going wrong. But sometimes, some people like to start mental passively lie through his teeth.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I'd just say basically, if I was in his shoes, I would just ask that particular person how old they were.
If anybody
That's-
watching, if you're a parent or you have a family member, always hold that person close. And if it seems like something is wrong, ask them. And, always let that person know that they have someone that they can talk to about this sort of thing. I think
I know from experience though, because pretty much since civil service it was actually kind of my thing. We had to actually do a little bit of we had to do a little bit of trickiness with trying to actually avoid the allegations of child exploitation, because pretty much in the next county over in Rotherham, we had basically we had a child grooming circuit going around. So pretty much the local council, and our council had to launch an inquisition with the South Yorkshire Police to actually sort that out.
That's
and
horrible.
it's still going on today.
A child grooming circle.
Yeah. Pretty much what they would do is the targets would actually lure.
That's too horrible to think of.
Yeah. Literally, the targets would just be lured into a false sense of security, then just drug off someplace. It used to be some slave. But then again, it's just immeasurably horrifying what we had to witness.
I'm very sorry you had to witness those things.
I know. It was something we had to do. And trust me, it's not the best of best of times.
Well, thank you for sharing your story, and I think it makes it more clear to us how large, in all actuality, these sort of issues are, and that there are probably tons of scenarios where these kinds of things have happened, and people haven't come out about it. And probably never will, and that's a sad thought.
But hey, at least we can just basically just send him the song "Oingo Boingo's I Love Little Girls" to his
Oh my God, please don't even.
I love little girls. Then again, just hack into his house. Then again, I'll just probably hack into his house, our speakers, and just basically just play it on loop until it actually drives him insane.
Well, is there anything else that you wanted to say?
Not particularly, not at this time.
Well, thank you so much for giving your thoughts on some stuff that we talked about earlier. So, yes. Alright, well, I'm gonna throw you in the bar, you're gonna put yourself in the bar.
I'll go put myself in the bar.
Alright, bye-bye. Alright, should we do Tarian and then St. Misery? Hello?
Who?
Should we bring in Tarian first and then St. Misery?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly on the sexy bedtime team. Who are you, honey bunchkins? And where are you from? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Tyrion.
Tyrion, my love, where are you? Okay. I guess he's not there. Let's put him in the bar. Alright. In the bar you go. In the bar. Come on, in the bar. Why is it not working? Alright, there you go. Alright, let's bring in... Alright, let's bring in Saint Misery. Hello, you're on the air, sexy subject with Radio Molly Crew and the nighttime radio show Slew. Who are you, honey bunchkins, and where are you from? You're muted.
You have to unmute yourself, Saint Misery.
Sorry about that.
Hello, dear. Who are you, honey, and where are you from? You seem new.
Yeah, I'm definitely new here. My name's Michael, and I'm from Virginia.
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Doing well. I have a phrase to describe this whole entire radio show.
Are you gonna tell us that we suck? Are you gonna tell us?
No.
Are you gonna tell us that we're horrible? Are you gonna tell us that we're so?
Give him a chance. Give him a chance, Molly.
All right. I can't wait to see what horrible triggery that you got here.
Alright, so in the words of Devin Townsend, everything is a euphemism for sex.
Okay.
Just saying. Anyways, so about the first topic, that reminded me of a story that I heard from Loudwire, which is a rock website that I go to a lot. A guy named Ian Watkins of Lost Prophets had the same thing. Well, he did the same thing, basically. Had me flare up and give me the same feeling that, like when you were discussing it, give me the same feeling, or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very nervous.
Anything else?
I don't talk much, so no. Thanks for thanks for letting me in.
All right, you're welcome.
Yeah, no problem.
Peace.
All right,
Peace.
bye-bye. Okay. Oh, Tira's back. Let's see what he has to say. Are you working now? Is your microphone working?
Are you tired of waiting for your favorite website to load? The wait will soon be over. Norway House Broadband is coming soon, with internet plans starting at $64.99, and installation is free with a 2-year contract. Sign up today, and you will automatically be entered to win your first 3 months for free. For more information and to sign up, go to www.nhcen.ca.
Okay. That was interesting. Thank you for sharing. Alright, let's put him back in the bar. Okay. Should we take some phone calls and then call it a night?
For the night, but I would say so, yeah.
What do you
I
think?
mean, we can try the phone calls.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, well, I just want to say, like, good night, all.
Alright, good night, dear.
Good night, thanks for having me.
Alright, bye-bye. Okay.
Your dick is now a new.
Alright, here we go. And here is your... Let me message you and jump right on in.
Yeah,
We are
boy.
waiting for you calling. I'm gonna mute it here. I'm just waiting for... Hello, you're on the air. Hello. Oh, Sharpwing. Okay, you're here. Okay. You're the moderator. You're modding. All right. Okay, sexy subjects. If you want to call on in on the show, you are most more than welcome to. Call 1-218-339-7800, extension 713-9904. Call on in and you get to be on the Radio Molly Show. We're gonna only do 5 minutes, actually 4 minutes of phone talk time. So you can call on in with your own cellular phones, your landlines, whatever have you, and ring us up on the official Radio Molly number that you see or hear on the screen. That is 1-218-339-1700, extension 713-9904. Call on in, and we'll patch you right through. And we can hear from you sexy subjects, too. So yes, you can use the number. There are some sexy subjects I heard that wanted to try out the number again. So yes, come on and try this number. Come on and call in. We want to hear what you have to say about any of the topics. If not, what are your thoughts? What's got on your mind? I want to be very personal with you. Shakes my butt sensually. Alright, come on. Call in. I'm waiting.
We're waiting for phone calls from you.
Yes, let's do it. Come on. Ring-a-ding us up in. I'm waiting, darlings. I'm waiting. How can you keep a girl waiting?
I'll keep a woman waiting.
How dare you keep a woman waiting? Don't throw tomatoes at me. Come on, try to call in at 1-218-339-1700, extension 713-9904. Call on in. I would love to see some new sexy faces. I'm seeing some. Oh, there's an action capitalist and a cursed keyblade and OTG123 and time to call in the coroner. I would love to hear that, you. So yes, let's see. I would love to hear all the sexy subjects over on YouTube as well, like Hot Gamer Chica, or maybe Lord Havoc, or maybe a Moon Willow. Oh, that sounds hot, Moon Willow, or Dromy 102. Oh, maybe Johnny L. I love a man named Johnny. Well, I did have a guy named Johnny Bravo on here. He was very, very weird. You see, he ended up coming over and taking on the, over the show. So, yes, I mean, come on. Oh, we have someone here. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly. What's up? Hello?
This is the next big boy band.
I guess. What am I listening to?
I don't know.
Do they have a ukulele?
I'm not sure. How long does this go on for?
I think it loops.
It just loops forever. I am queen of vagina. Promiscuous.
I'm glad you know your body parts. Goodbye.
Come on, have sex with my vagina. That's the lyrics I was reading.
Oh, well.
Did they just summon a demon?
I don't know. I guess.
Was that some ancient freaking chant to summon a demon?
I guess. Vagina. I do not know.
Vagina. Come on, have sex with my vagina.
Alright, I'll give 2 more minutes. If we don't have a caller in by 2 more minutes, we are going to end the show. And we'll be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. EST. And then there's Good Morning with Radio Molly. The morning show where you can say, fuck, and I can wake you up. We have coffee, we have waffles, and we're ready to get down and warm in the morning. I'm just in nothing but my little old bathrobe. And then Sharp Wings in his boxer shorts and bunny slippers. What? Yes! I bought you some for Christmas.
I'm still wearing. Oh my god, have I been wearing these the whole time?
Yes.
Huh. They're so comfortable, it's like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Good, because you should be wearing nothing at all.
Someone call the number! There's like 12 people in the YouTube and 12 people in the Twitch.
Oh, you got your wish granted. Hello, you're on the air with the Radio Molly and crew. Who are you and where are you from?
Genitalia. It's a sequel from our favorite boy band.
Oh!
Oh, we're getting people now.
Alright, thank you for calling and telling us about your bums and vaginas. Alright. Alright, 303, you're on the air with Radio Molly and the Shop Doreen on this 11 o'clock in the PM on the EST coast. Who are you, sexy subject, and where are you from?
Hello, Molly. This is Joshua.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
Oh, I'm feeling just sexy. So, what are your thoughts? Did you want to ask something or something?
I wanted to ask if you had a Craigslist or a pony version of Craigslist.
Well, it's called Nadeless, but sometimes a lot of things don't really sell on there. I mean, I tried to sell my reusable dildos. They're eco-friendly. I mean, I made them out of mud. That was in my hippie.
I once saw there was a stallion that tried to sell a plank of wood with a dildo glued to it. That's about it.
What was the dildo like? Was it all covered on the blank plate, or was it?
The dildo had not been cleaned. It was an absolutely dirty dildo.
But they were eco-friendly. I had my hippie days.
Wait, are you the one that sold that?
Yes, my dear. I sold that.
You sold a dildo glued to a plank of wood.
Yes. Because, you know, I didn't really get money at all. They told me to take it down. Is there anything else, dear, that you want to ask? Alright, thank you so much for calling.
No problem.
Alright, bye-bye.
Ooh, we got people. Nice.
Alright, well, the phone lines are on fire. Let's try this unknown caller. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and crew. Who are you, sexy subject, and where are you from? No! Let's try the other unknown caller. Hello, you're on the air with the Radio Molly.
Suck your info for the speed hole. Suck your snow leopard ass. Suck your custom nigga stick. Suck my government bitch's cock. Suck my dog dick. Suck my dog dick. Suck my dog dick. Suck my dog dick.
Ooh, wow, ooh, wow.
Suck my dog dick.
Well, thank you for that wonderful song. Goodbye, love. All right, let's do the 707. Hello, you're on the air with the Radio Molly. I'm so glad you found your boobies and your vagina. Goodbye, dear. All right, let's see who this unknown caller is. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly and Crew, the sexiest radio show ever on Twitch. Who are you, honey bunny, and where are you from? Nope. 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 Nope.
Well, that's it.
That's it. Alright, well, it is 11:07, almost 11:10. Thank you, sexy subjects, for calling on in and tuning in for Radio Molly Live, the hottest radio show in ever to date. I am your host with the mostest, Radio Molly Live, aka Molly, or Princess Molestia, and this is my Tangerine of Politics Sharp Wing, and we will be back tomorrow in your bedroom at 9 p.m. sharp EST, and after that, on the weekend, Sunday will be Good Morning with Radio Molly, the morning show that gets you up and at 'em. So it's USA up all morning and night. Anyway, sweeties, I hope you join the Discord call center because there are exclusive things such as merchandise and contests. And you can express your opinions. Okay, one last caller. Quick maths. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Molly. No. Anyway, so yes. Stop. I don't need to hear that from you.
Yes.
No, I don't. But anyway, sexy subject, you can join. Yes, you're on the air with Radio Molly. What are we listening to?
Suck your camel booty hole.
They're serenading us.
It's wonderful. Anyway, again, sexy subjects, thank you so much for tuning in for Radio Molly Live. Again, I am Princess Molestia, this is Sharpwing, and we hope that you follow us on Twitch and Tumblr. Twitch and YouTube for the shows. If not, you could definitely tune in on the Burning Dom Network. If not of that, you can tune in on Ponyville Live. If not of that, you can also tune in for, you can also check us out on Tumblr, Audio Molly Replies, and if you join the Twitter, Radio Molly Live, following us on there, you'll get the same updates, just click on it, and yes, it'll be all ready for you, and it's all accessible. If you want to send us an email, definitely do that at radiomollylive@gmail.com, and if you want to ask a question, go to our Tumblr, audiomollyreplies.tumblr.com, and you can submit us a question anonymously, or not anonymously, and you can submit us things. Also, you can go to our Royal Answer Machine and leave us a voice message if you don't get a chance to come on here and be on the air with the radio team. So yes, please make sure to join our Discord centers. If you are not of 18 or of age, I am very, very, very sorry. Did you put the link in there, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, sexy subjects. I am your hostess, I am out, and I have to go to bed. So anyway, I hope you had a wonderful time. Thank you for tuning in for Radio Molly Live. And remember, sexy subjects, stay wonderful, stay beautiful, and remember, stay sexy. I love you all so much, and I hope to hear from you, and tune in next time on Radio Molly Live. I want to thank you all much. Mwah, I love you all. Say goodbye, Sharpwing.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.